How are you guys?
Good.
My name's Eric and I'm the fire chief here. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of our gear, show you some of our air packs, and I'm going to show you a little bit about our ladder truck and what it can do. You guys are third graders, is that right?
Yeah.
Somebody said no? A little bit about, how many of you want to be firemen when you grow up? A few of you? You guys doing a lot of reading and math and science right now in school?
Yeah.
All the fire stuff involves all of that. We have to be able to read our books. We have to write reports after every fire. We have to, in the middle of the night, go from a dead asleep, being awake, hooking up a fire hydrant, figuring out the math so that we can pull the right levers, put the right pressure, and figure out how much we have to do so we get the right amount of water out of the trucks. Science. That's all fighting fires is. It's just science. How the fire grows, what it does, and what it's going to do. It's all just science. So it's real important that you guys pay attention at school and learn so you guys can become firemen. You guys have seen our bunker gear and stuff, and you know a lot about it, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Do you guys have plans at home if there's a fire in your home?
Yeah.
Do you guys have a meeting spot that you go to?
Yeah.
Where's that at, Ty?
I should.
Your shed?
Well, if I'm downstairs and it's like if I'm playing my video game, we built in a little window for me to climb out of.
That's right. If you're downstairs or if you're upstairs, you need to know how to get out of your house.
We're pulling back the window.
Where to go? Do you guys worry about your toys or anything?
No.
You guys all have a meeting spot at home. If you don't, go home and talk to your mom and dad and ask them where they want to meet at. That's real important for us when we get there. That way we know if we have to go looking for somebody or whether we can just fight the fire. How many of you have younger brothers or sisters? You got older sisters? If you guys are all in one spot, then we'll know whether they're out of the house too. If your house is full of smoke or something, how do you guys get out? Do you walk out or do you crawl out?
Crawl.
Crawl. Why do you crawl? Because the smoke goes up first. So down below there's this pocket of air that you want to crawl in. That way you can breathe some good air. You got a question?
We'll know if we have smoke right away because we have a smoke detector.
That's what I was going to talk about next. Smoke detectors. Do all your houses have smoke detectors?
Yes.
Do they work?
Yes.
Go home tonight and ask mom and dad to push the button and make it go off. Make sure you know what it sounds like.
One of ours had a dead battery.
Had a dead battery.
So we had to take one apart and put the battery in ours. So we had one in our room.
So you need smoke detectors in every bedroom and on the way out of the house. So make sure you got enough smoke detectors. If not, talk to your mom and dads about it. You guys wait just a minute, okay? I got stuff to talk. So, what do you guys do if your clothes catch on fire?
Stop, drop,
And make sure you cover up your face, because that way the flames and smoke doesn't get right up on your face. You want to keep on rolling. Do you run around?
No. That'll just make it spread.
You guys have got pole stations in the building, right? The other day somebody pulled one, didn't they? Yeah, we don't know who that is yet, I don't think.
It's a first grader.
It's a first grader.
Last year.
Well, that's real important that you guys don't touch those, or if you see somebody messing with those, you need to tell somebody. Those are just so if there is a fire. Do you guys know when that was pulled, we was fighting another fire at the time?
Yeah.
So I had to send people from that fire to try to come back, and then we all had to go back to the original fire because there was no fire here. So that kind of stuff you guys don't want to do. You guys know the number you call if you have an emergency?
911.
When do you call that?
When you have an emergency.
When you have an emergency. Because I'll get you the cops, that'll get you the ambulance, or I'll get you the fire trucks if you need, or get all of this. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to crawl up on the truck here, man. I'm going to start it up. And I'm going to bring it down probably right in between these two buildings a little bit and show you some things on the truck, okay? So if you guys want to just kind of walk up, kind of up there by that retaining wall.
Okay, follow me, Demon.
Guys, come on.
You guys can come down here a little bit.
If you're straight, we can find that.
One of the neat things about this truck is it's got a nozzle. It'll pump about 1,200 gallons of water a minute. To do that, we have to be hooked up to a fire hydrant. I can move it all the way around, move the left and right, up and down.
Shoot me.
I can make
It's a robot. It's a robot.
it means the water comes out like this, and then straight means it's coming out more straight. We use a fog pattern or a wide pattern. It's kind of goes back to the science I was talking about earlier. As things get hot, we widen that fog pattern out so we can keep cooler. It takes more of the heat away. What other questions you got? We're not going to go inside the fire truck today. I got some work and stuff in there that I'm working on between classes. But one of the things we're going to do is we're going to have the truck down again for Halloween. And we'll be passing out candy and Halloween bags. And you guys can crawl in.
How long do you have to go to school to be a firefighter?
To be a fireman, you can start out as a volunteer when you're 18. But to do it full time, you basically got to go to college nowadays and actually get a degree in what we call fire science. Just like a teacher goes to college, just like Keith went to college to be a nurse. They've got different schools, and that's one of the schools they got is for fire.
What did you stop at on the